what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another Pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building Weezing, Pokemon number 110 on the Pokédex. So what do we need for this guy that I get from candypatterns.com? Well, we're going to need black wool, purple, magenta, yellow, white, and then just a couple blocks of red wool. And we're going to begin by lining up like we usually do. But this time we have to take maybe quite a bit of a step back because he does go a lot towards the left. So we're going to begin with just 2 blocks of our black wool. And then we're going to do 2 blocks of purple, a black, and then a black on this side as well. So make sure you guys have that for the base of your Weezing. And then we are going to place 4 blocks of our purple wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to place 2 black wools going up on the right. And then 1 black wool right there. Then for right here we need to do 5 blocks, so we're going to begin by counting 1, 2 purple blocks going towards the center of the Pokemon build that we have so far, and then we're going to place 5 going towards the left. So you're going to line up right here and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. And then we're going to place a black wool right there. Now we're going to grab our yellow wool and we are going to place 2 blocks and then 2 black wools below that. And then we're going to place 2 black wools to the left of the yellow. Now we're going to grab our yellow again and we're going to place 2 blocks, 2 purples, 2 yellows, and then a yellow on each side. So make sure you guys have this little shape so far. Let me take a little step back. Just make sure you guys have this before we move on to the next step. That next step is going to involve placing a black wool and 2 purple wools. Then we're going to grab our black and we're going to place 2 black wools below that. And then we're going to place 2 more purple, making one of our squares. And then 2 black on the left and 2 black on the top. Now, I can't talk. Since we're in this area right here, what we're going to do is that we're going to place 4 blocks of our black wool because we're going to make his mouth. For his mouth, like I said before, 4 blocks of our black wool, starting where the yellow's at. And then right here, we are going to place a white, then 3 red wools. Then we're going to grab our black, we're going to place 2 black, and then a red, a white, and another black wool block. So make sure you guys have this so far. I know it looks super funny, but he'll make sense in a second, I promise. So we just gotta keep at it. Now we're gonna grab our purple wool and we're gonna just fill this area in with 4 blocks. And then we're gonna place 2 purples here and then a black to the left. And a purple on the top and a magenta. We're now gonna place 2 black wools on the left and a black wool on the top. And then we are going to grab our magenta wool. We're going to place 1 block and then 2 black wools on the top. 1, 2. And then a white. That's going to be one of his eyes. We're going to do the other eye coming up in a second. But for now, just make sure you guys have this. Now, on top of these 2 black wool blocks, we are going to place a purple. And then 2 black wool blocks just like that. Then we're going to grab 2 magentas. And 1 more magenta, so I guess we're going to place 3 magentas. I don't know why I said 2. Just make sure you have those 3 magentas surrounding the 1 purple block. So that we can place 2 black wools on the top. And a black wool here. Now we're going to do 4 blocks of magenta. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a purple and magenta. So make sure you have your row of 4 magentas, purple, and then 1 magenta. Now we're going to place 2 black wools, 1, 2. And then we are going to place a magenta and a purple. 2 black wools on the top and 2 black wools on the right. So that's what the top part of the big ball of coughing, or I'm sorry, Weezing. This is Weezing, not coughing. Coughing's over there. We're not doing Weezing. Now we're going to place a black wool right here. And to the right of that black wool, we're going to place one magenta and one purple. Now we're going to place 2 black wool blocks, just like that. And then, right here, we're going to place a purple and a magenta. On top of the purple and the magenta, we're going to place 2 black wools. And then a magenta right here. We're now going to grab our black wool and we're going to place 2 more blacks, just like that. And then a black, purple, and 3 black wools, and then 1 more here. That was a lot, so let me take a little step back again. That's what it should look like, and then in a couple seconds, actually right now, we're going to take a farther step back, and just pause it if you need to. Now would be a great time. I like to take a pausing break throughout, like, pretty much different sections of the video. I usually like to take one in the middle, and I feel like this is a middle for us, so pause it if you need to. Go and double check that your Pokemon and my Pokemon are looking the same up to this point before we continue. I would hate to lose someone, because I tend to talk too fast. I just clap, so maybe I shouldn't do that when I'm recording, because it sounds terrible to have the mic like a foot away. But back to the Pokemon. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna place 3 black wools, just like that. And then we're gonna grab our magenta, a purple, 2 magentas. Now on top of these 2 magentas, we are gonna place 1 block of our black wool, and then a white wool, and that's gonna be, of course, one of his eyes. And then right next to this magenta, we are gonna place 4 blocks of our purple wool. So 1, 2, 3, and then for 4 block, we're gonna go down. Now we're gonna grab our white wool, and right here, we're gonna place 1 white wool, and then a black wool to the right. Then we're gonna squeeze a purple in here, and a black wool on the right, and 1 more purple. So that was a lot. So make sure you guys have this looking like that before we move on to the next step. Now we're gonna grab our black wool, and we're gonna place 1 block right here. Where are we gonna place it? I gotta think about this. We're gonna place 1 magenta, and then a black wool. And then a black wool below the magenta. And then on the left of this purple, we're gonna place 1, 2, 3, and that's gonna be the mouth for our Weezing second head that he has going on. Now what we're going to do is that we are going to place a purple wool right here, and then a black wool to the right, and below it we're gonna place 3 blocks of our black wool in this particular shape. And then we're gonna place a purple, and on top of this purple we're gonna place 2 yellow wools. Then we're gonna place a plus. We're gonna place a plus sign. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then a block on the left and on the right. So make sure you guys have that little plus sign. Then we're gonna place a purple wool, and then next to this purple wool, we're gonna go down by 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we are going to do 2 blocks going down. So 1, 2. We're going to squeeze in a block of purple. And then a block of purple right here. Then we're going to grab our black and we're going to place 1, 2, 3. I know this area looks really complicated, but we're going to go over it once again just to make sure that everybody's on pace. But before we do that, we're going to add 2 blocks of our black wool. 1, 2, right there. Then 1, 2. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3. So make sure this area looks like this. I know it looks super complicated, but hopefully I went over it slowly enough where you guys could get it. If I didn't, I do apologize. But this would be the time where you guys can go around my stupidness, and maybe, in case you messed up because I didn't explain it clearly, you can see what you gotta do from this perspective. But now we're gonna place a purple and then 2 black wools. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now we usually like fill it in at the end, but for now I want to fill this little guy in just so it's easier to see. So we're gonna grab our purple wool and we're just gonna fill it in with our purple, and that's what he should look like with purple. And now the top part is gonna be filled in with magenta, so let's do it with some magenta. So there we go, much better. Now it looks more clearly of what we're supposed to be doing. So now before we go, we have to give this guy a couple more blocks so it's easier to see what we have to do. So we're gonna grab our purple and actually we're gonna grab our magenta. I do apologize. We're gonna grab our magenta and we're gonna place 2 blocks here. And then we're gonna place 4 blocks of our magenta. Then we're gonna grab our white wool and right in the middle, we're gonna place 3 blocks just like that. And then we're gonna place a black and a white. So that's gonna be his other eye. Even though it looks a little derpy, that's his eye. So nothing we can do about it. So now what we're gonna do is that we are going to grab our magenta. We're gonna place 1 block here. And then 3 blocks. And then another 3. So there we go. So now everything on this section needs to be painted with magenta, and everything on this section needs to be painted with some purple wool. So pause it if you guys need to before I go and paint it in with some purple wool. This is usually the part where I'm going to fast forward it, so I'll be back in just a second. And there we go, we have done the purple part. Now we gotta grab our magenta and do the top section, so let's go do it. And there we go, we have finished building our Weezing. Actually, no we haven't. We still have to give him like his little smoke poofs that he has going on. So we're gonna grab our white wool and we're gonna go down to this little corner and we're gonna place 1 white wool. And then we're gonna go up here and we're gonna place 4 blocks of our white wool. And then we're gonna go to the top over here. We're gonna place 1. Then we're gonna go all the way over here and we are gonna place 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 on the right. And we're gonna go down here, this little corner, and we're gonna place 4 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 more down here. Now we can take a step back, see where we have placed them, because I went really fast. But honestly, all you guys gotta do is just hit pause, and there you go. Thank you so much for watching this pixel art tutorial. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, so you can stay up to date with all our newest videos. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We really do appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.